Would you dare to try these shocking Asian foods? 13 shocking Asian foods. Today we are diving headfirst into a world of culinary extremes that will challenge everything you thought you knew about food. I'm going to show you 13 bizarre, unbelievable, downright insane from across Asia. And trust me, you are not going to want to miss the last one. These aren't just weird for the sake of being weird. Every single one of these dishes is deeply rooted in local traditions and cultures, celebrated by millions of people. We're talking about everything from live, wiggling octopus tentacles to coffee that's been, well, you'll see. It's a journey that will test your stomach and open your mind to the incredible tapestry of human cuisine. Are you ready to see what the world is eating? All right, first up, we have an absolute legend in the world of extreme foods, balut. This is a staple in the Philippines, and it's basically a fertilized duck egg that's been incubated for a couple of weeks and then boiled. Next on our list is a dish that is literally still moving on your plate. This is sanakji from South Korea, fresh, raw, baby octopus. When I say fresh, I mean it was alive just moments before being served. Seasons it with sesame oil, sprinkles sesame seeds, and the tentacles keep squirming. As you pick up a piece with your chopsticks, the tentacles will actively wrap around them. The texture is chewy and a little slimy, but the flavor is surprisingly mild. But here's the thing, sanakji can be genuinely dangerous. Chew, and chew some more. There are reports every year of people dying from not chewing enough. Now for something that attacks a different sense, your sense of smell. Meet the durian, the undisputed king of fruits in Southeast Asia. People have described the smell like rotting onions, turpentine, raw sewage, or gym socks. But the taste is completely different from the smell. Soft, creamy, custard-like with almond notes. They have durian-flavored ice cream, cake, candy, and even pizza. For millions, durian is a cultural icon, a true culinary paradox. Can you get past the smell to taste the heaven inside? Okay, if you thought things were getting intense, buckle up. We are now entering the world of tiet kan, or raw blood pudding from Vietnam. This dish is not for the squeamish. Fresh blood is mixed with fish sauce, salt water, shredded cooked meat, crushed peanuts, and fresh herbs. As it cools, the blood coagulates into a jelly-like, panna cotta-like texture. Served cool with rice paper crackers and a shot of rice wine, often at celebrations. Because it's raw, there are health risks like bird flu and bacterial infections. Governments have discouraged consumption. Yet it persists, a tradition of nose-to-tail eating, from shocking to shockingly expensive. Edible bird's nest soup, the caviar of the East. These nests are built from swiftlet saliva, essentially bird spit. Harvesting is dangerous and labor-intensive, which is why top-grade nests fetch thousands per kilogram. Nests are painstakingly cleaned, then double-boiled into a delicate jelly-like soup prized for its texture and supposed health benefits. In traditional Chinese medicine, it's believed to improve skin, boost immunity, and promote longevity. It's a status symbol, consumed on special occasions, and given as a precious gift. A reminder that sometimes the strangest ingredients become the most valued treasures. Let's head back to the streets. You can't talk about bizarre Asian foods without mentioning deep-fried insects and arachnids. In places like Cambodia, Thailand, and China, fried spiders and scorpions are common snacks. They're marinated with sugar, salt, garlic, then deep-fried until golden and crispy, venom neutralized by frying. Legs are crunchy like a potato chip. The abdomen can be soft and nutty, sometimes compared to chicken or cod. Skuon, Cambodia, known as Spiderville, made fried tarantulas a local specialty. Their popularity rose during periods of scarcity, a symbol of resilience that continues today. Our next dish takes us to Thailand and Laos. Nyam, a fermented pork sausage typically eaten raw. Minced raw pork, pork skin, cooked sticky rice, garlic, chilies, salt, packed into banana leaves or casings and left to ferment. Lactic acid bacteria create acidity that cures the pork. Think yogurt or sourdough, making it safe and tangy. The result, sour, garlicky, a little spicy, incredibly savory, sliced, fried, or in salads. A staple on Bangkok streets and a testament to ancient preservation techniques. It challenges Western norms but remains a pillar of Thai and Lao culinary heritage. A risky ingredient transformed into a beloved delicacy through fermentation. If you thought sanakji was the only live dish on our list, think again. This is odori ebi, dancing shrimp, a sashimi that's alive when served. Preparation is a display of knife skill. Remove shell and sometimes the head, leaving the translucent body that still twitches. Eat it in one bite while it's still moving. Devotees praise the seconds from a live texture. Nothing goes to waste. The removed head and shell are deep-fried and served as a crunchy course. Odori ebi is controversial. A shock to some, a delicacy to others. Back in Korea, another iconic street snack. Beondegi, roasted silkworm pupae. Sold in paper cups, ladled from steaming vats, served with a wooden skewer. A little pop when you bite, nutty and earthy, often compared to roasted chestnuts or sunflower seeds with a shrimp-like finish. For many Koreans, it's nostalgic. Beondegi are cheap, nutritious, and sold canned for home. Insects are a sustainable protein source. It can take courage to try, but many visitors are pleasantly surprised. Nutty, earthy, protein-packed, a humble superfood in Seoul's culinary landscape. Our next item is a world-famous beverage with a production process so bizarre it sounds like a joke. Kopi luwak, beans eaten, digested, and excreted by the Asian palm civet, collected from the forest floor. Enzymes ferment softer proteins, producing a smooth, low-acid coffee described as syrupy, rich, with chocolate and caramel notes. But there's a dark side. Caged civets and force-feeding prompted animal welfare boycotts. This next one is the most controversial meal on our list: dog meat. In parts of China, Vietnam, Korea, and the Philippines, dog meat has historical roots and is sometimes considered a delicacy. This is deeply sensitive. In the West, dogs are family, while in some regions dogs are farmed for meat and tied to tradition or medicinal beliefs. Younger generations and activists are increasingly calling for bans. It's a complex clash of tradition and ethics. If you thought our last drink was weird, meet snake wine, a bottle with a whole venomous snake steeping inside. High-proof alcohol denatures venom proteins, making the liquid non-poisonous. It's steeped for months with herbs. In TCM, it's hailed for hair, rheumatism, eyesight, and as an aphrodisiac. Flavor-wise, it's earthy, fishy, chicken-like with a high alcohol burn. It's a shocking display in markets and a popular, intimidating offering for adventurous tourists. Kopi luwak, dog meat, snake wine. Fascination, taste, controversy, and sometimes cruelty all mixed together. They force us to weigh flavor and rarity against ethics and animal welfare. We've saved the most extreme, the most controversial, and arguably the cruelest dish for last. It's called sanzi 3 squeaks. Reportedly, it involves live newborn rodents defined by 3 audible squeaks, picking up, dipping, and biting. Very rare, fringe, mostly mythic. Rumored in parts of Guangdong but widely illegal and secretive. Surrounded by secrecy and illegality, it raises deep ethical red flags. And there you have it. 13 of the most bizarre, shocking, and fascinating dishes from across Asia. What is bizarre to one person is a delicacy to another. Behind every dish, there's a story, a culture, a tradition. If you're feeling brave, visit bustling street markets in Bangkok, Siem Reap, or Luang Prabang with an open mind and a strong stomach. So, I have to ask you, would you dare to try any of these? Let us know in the comments below. Final shot. Subscribe, like, and share for more wild culinary journeys.